This experience is best viewed using a virtual reality headset. During this video, you will experience VR from the perspective of a drone. If at any point you feel uncomfortable or nauseous, please just take off the VR headset.
Hello. Welcome to Cornwall, finally. After weeks and weeks trying to get booked in due to, unfortunately, well, it was summer holidays, so all the campsites and stuff were booked up. So it's taken me about a month since I got back from Scotland to actually be able to get booked in down here. But I came last night, staying in my family's caravan, which is saving a bit of money, which is great. This morning, I brought you to St. Michael's Mount. I'll spin you around. Look at that. It is gorgeous. It's like a castle on an island. Now, if you can see just to the left of the island, there's loads of people walking across a pathway. Now, that is the only access other than a boat over to the island. And it's actually only accessible during low tide. So when the tide is in, that pathway that they're all walking on is all covered over, so you can't actually walk across it. Now, I've not actually been down here when the tide's been out like this, so this is a first for me. The last time I was here, the weather was a bit miserable and it was high tide, so I didn't get to get anywhere near as close as I'm getting now. I didn't realise it was going to go out so far, to be honest. I mean, I'm halfway down the beach at the moment. I'm already pretty close to it. It is mightily impressive. I believe there is a counterpart in France, which is essentially the same sort of thing, where it's like a castle on an island with a pathway that is only accessible during low tide. However, that is, I think it's about 4 or 5 times bigger than this. I've still yet to go to it, but it is on my to-do list because that one's even more impressive than this one. Yes, and what I'm hoping to do is actually get access to the island. Now, I didn't realise you had to pay, so I had a look last night and realised obviously all the tickets are sold out because it's still peak season, but I've dropped them an email and I'm hoping they can wingle me on. I don't know if it's going to be possible, obviously, because of the COVID situation. They might not be able to allow me to do it, but you know, it's always worth trying. If not, I know either way I'm going to be able to go down the walkway and get pretty much to it. It's just actually you're not allowed to get onto the island without paying for a ticket. So I'm just going to give it maybe half an hour or so because the conditions are still a bit overcast and a bit misty. There's like low-lying clouds, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully the sun comes out and it gets a bit brighter, and then yeah, I'll be able to walk up a little bit closer to it, potentially get the drone up as well if the winds stay low like this. Yeah, man, I'm very excited to be here. So we've got a couple of other locations planned for this video in the Cornwall area. I think we're potentially going to go up to Falmouth later and maybe get a chippy, you know, coming to the seaside. You might as well. So yeah, I think we'll give it half an hour and then we'll see what the weather's saying. The longer I've been sat here, the more I think that it's probably not a good idea, even if I can get a ticket to go on the island, just because there is a serious amount of people that's going up there. And well, they said that on the website that there was obviously restrictions due to COVID, but I don't know how many they've restricted to, because I can see a fair amount of people that's going up there and they've obviously all got tickets because they're all queuing. So I think probably, obviously due to the situation, it's probably safer if I don't go onto the island. So I think what I'll do is, now it's a little bit lighter, I think I'm just going to get the drone up here from a safe distance from everyone, and yeah, get you up into the air and show you. Hopefully if I get the range, I'll be able to, and provided I can still see the drone, I should be able to loop it all the way around. So yeah, I think that's probably the safest way of going about it. well, I think it's probably time to head up to Falmouth now because my stomach's grumbling a little bit. I'm getting a bit hungry. So I'm going to head back to the car now. I think it's only probably 40 minutes or so up to Falmouth from here. Might not even be that, it might not even take that long if the roads are clear. It looks like the sun is probably going to join us at some point today, which will be nice. So yeah, I'm going to get a wriggle on. Well, we finally made it down to Falmouth after my sat-nav decided to take me on a bit of a wild detour. Just come down to the pier. Thought you'd bring you down here so you can have a look at the ridiculous amount of boats that have been parked here. Is parked the right word? Docked? Either way, you get what I mean. Beautiful. Clearly a lot of people come here during the summer months. The sun finally decided to grace us as well. I think I'm going to head around the other side in a minute and get chippy. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad the sun's finally decided to join us. What a beautiful day. I'd love to live around here. Stunning. Just going to head around the other side now. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a droneable location. It's probably, well, it's definitely too close to people and buildings. I mean, if I could get all the way over there, over the other side of the water, I might be able to get away with it. But I need to bear in mind as well that there is a Navy ship there, so I don't want my drone getting shot down. Yeah, I'm going to head around there, over to the left-hand side and go and get some food. Nearly there now. I believe the chippy that I'm looking for is up here somewhere. Oh, I love this place. It's so nice. All the old buildings, and I mean, it's a little busier than I'd like it to be during the current situation, but I'll just keep my distance from everyone. That's such a cool, the way the glass like bends out on that building, it's so cool. Oh, I think I'm starting to remember where we are. I believe the road goes left and right. Yes, it does. The Cornish store. Oh, I need to get some Cornish clotted cream fudge. Oh, so nice. Unbelievable. I only tried it recently, about 6 months ago. Oh, maybe longer than that, maybe 8 or 9 months ago, and absolutely fell in love with it. I'm not normally a massive fudge guy, but the clotted cream stuff is unreal. Aha, this is the place. Award-winning fish and chips. The question is it open? It looks like it. There's a queue outside. Yeah, that's brilliant. Right, I'm going to go down to the harbour first, just to show you down here. I do believe the reason they store such big ships here is because it is apparently the 3rd largest natural harbour in the world, which is quite impressive. Right, I'm gonna go and buy some fish and chips, see if I can find somewhere to sit so I can absolutely destroy them. Starving. I found a lovely little spot to have my dinner. Beautiful. Right next to all the boats. Ah. Well worth the wait. This was such a lovely place to have my dinner. I found out what the ship is as well. It is a Navy support ship that facilitates logistics of like amphibious landings on beaches and rough terrain, etc. Thanks to the guy next to me who did the research for me. I didn't ask him, by the way. He was doing it on his own. He was talking out loud. Yeah, gorgeous. Right, I think I'm probably going to head back now because I've got a few bits and bobs that I need to do at the caravan. Yeah, I got a bit of a walk back to the car as well, so I best get cracking. Just on the way back to the car now. Thought I'd show you this nice little square. I've parked up here, just past that monument. Treat myself to some new hiking boots because mine are dropping to bits. Falmouth's got so much character. Absolutely love it here. Definitely might pop down here on another day if it's nice, just to have a chill and a meander around. I'm down here for another week or so, so got plenty of time, and the weather's supposed to be really nice, so very happy about that. So yeah, provided the weather is as forecast, we should be able to get to another couple of locations. Happy days. Well, it's a few days later now, and I've came to Land's End with Jack and Sarah. Couldn't have timed that bird passing any better, could I? I think them two have already come in here. I don't know where they've gone. I think they might be hunting for ice cream. What a stunning day. Sun is out by the coast. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. I came here, was it last year, year before? But it was a miserable day. It was really not pleasant at all, so it's lovely to come here when the sun's shining. Where are they? They'll be around somewhere. I didn't walk through here last time. I think it was, I don't know what time of year we came. Oh, we were here very early in the morning, I think that's why. That's why it was all closed. I think we came for sunrise, but we didn't end up getting one. Wallace and Gromit experience. That could be fun. Where are they? I've lost them. Oh, there's some lovely smells around here. Ooh, it's making my stomach grumble. I finally found them. They were getting ice cream, so I joined them, treated myself to a nice ice cream and a milkshake. It was delicious. Found you eventually. I've got my what? My stick out. So while I wasn't recording, back over there, we thought we saw dolphins breaching the water, but thankfully Jack ended up managing to get a photo of it, and it ended up being a tuna breaching the water, which is so cool. But yeah, we've come down the coast a little bit more because I want to find a safe place to get the drone up away from people. Yeah, look at this, gorgeous. It's so warm today, it's unbelievable. What a lovely summer's day. It's not too hot though, it's just the perfect temperature. I've just moved out of the way of them guys, so I think now's as good a time as any to get the drone up. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. The light is great. All the conditions are perfect, so I'm hoping that drone footage came out absolutely smashing. Jack and Sarah are just down there finishing off because they keep seeing tuna. I think it's tuna and dolphin now, it's both, so I think we've got a few decent shots of that. Rest of the evening we're going back to a location we were earlier just to shoot sunset, but it's probably not worth me filming anything VR wise while I'm there. So I'm going to go back to the caravan tonight, which is about an hour's drive, and then hopefully, if the weather lets us, we're going to be going to 1 or 2 more locations tomorrow. It is the next day now, and we have ventured up the west coast to Bedruthan Steps. I'll just show you over the edge. That is gorgeous. Now, you may or may not have noticed already, I'm missing a beard. Now, unfortunately, I had a bit of a shaving related incident this morning where I had my beard trimmer and I completely forgot to put the gradient bit of plastic on it, so I ended up going down here and completely taking my beard off. So I've gone clean shaven probably for the first time in about 8 or 9 years. I don't know whether I like it or not. I think I look about 13 years old, so maybe not. In a couple of days it'll be back again. So yeah, we're going to move a little bit further down, hopefully get away from people and be able to get the drone up. Jack and Sarah are already 150 metres ahead of us down there. The orange bag just to the left, she's just about to go out of view. This will be the final location that I'll be filming on my Cornwall trip, unfortunately. Very, very lucky that we've had, well, I've had unbelievable weather while we've been down here. I really, really cannot complain. The conditions have been perfect every time I've actually gone out to film. And I'm pretty glad with the locations I've picked. There was another location that I'd been debating on. Unfortunately, they already had a VR experience that had already been filmed, and because they were already, obviously it's still summer, they were very, very busy, and they wouldn't give me the permission to film there, which is more than fair, but it's a bit of a shame because it would have been a really, really cool spot to do. But it's something we can look at in the future, of maybe ever contact them a little bit further in advance and maybe visit when it's not as busy. Just came a little bit further down the coast so you can see them a little bit better. I think with the conditions being as perfect as they are, it'd be rude not to get a bit of aerial footage, so cue the drone footage. I bet that looked absolutely insane from up there. I'm looking forward to seeing that footage when I get home. Unfortunately, we were planning on going down there, but it's blocked off due to unpredictable tides. Not a problem, we're going to end up going somewhere else and we'll watch the sunset in another location. So I think I'm probably going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Jack and Sarah for being my their team on this one, and I will potentially see you in Peak District or Liverpool as the next video. Not too sure which one it's going to be yet, as I feel I'd like to do Liverpool first, but unfortunately I think they're about to go back into lockdown, so I don't think that's going to be an option. Either way, I'll see you in the next one.